What's up, everybody? It's Captain D. We are in the Big Tire Productions Carbon Cub today, sitting on runway 26 at Prosser. We're going to fly to a backcountry strip at Lake Wenatchee State, 23W. It's about 100 miles to the west. We're going to do this flight VFR with probably get some flight following along the way. It's a good VFR day. Shouldn't have a problem. I've already got everything started. We're sitting on the runway here. I probably should take off because we are on pilot edge. We've got quite the crosswind, so on this one what I might do is just roll down the runway a little bit and then crab into the wind and take off, because it doesn't take but about 50 feet to get this thing off the ground. Prosser traffic, Piper Cub, November 23 Whiskey, departing runway 26, VFR to the west, Prosser. Into the wind, and we're off. Very short takeoff. Flaps are up. Prosser traffic, Piper Cub is departing the area to the west, Prosser. I love how this thing just gets off the ground in no time. It's a pretty cool bush plane, 35-inch Alaskan bush wheel tires on it. Seattle Center, November 23 Whiskey. November 23 Whiskey is a Piper Carbon Cub just off Sierra 40, looking for flight following to 27 Whiskey. Two 3 Whiskey, we're gonna cruise at 6,500.
Contact
12875, thank you, 2-3 Whiskey. Chinook approach, November 2-3 Whiskey. 2-3 Whiskey is a Piper Carbon Cub looking to pick up flight following to 27 Whiskey, cruising altitude 6,500.
Where are you currently located?
Just off Sierra 40.
Roger, squad 1420 ident.
1420 ident. So while we're climbing and waiting for ATC to acknowledge radar contact, let's take a look around this Carbon Cub. We've got the Garmin 1000 panel, a little bit different here. We don't have an MFD and a PFD in order to, you have to switch here, which brings up the MFD, and your map still keeps your engine information here, although you don't have any speed or altitude on this page. 3010, maintain VFR 23 Whiskey. We do have a fully functional autopilot in this one, which is actually pretty nice. There is a steam gauge one that comes with this, and I don't think it has the autopilot. But to be honest, I haven't flown that one, so I'm not sure. Now, just basic stick and rudder, fuel tanks. Right now we're running off both. Up here we have the floating gas gauge and your circuit breakers for your lights and trim, stall, and intercom. This is your flap handle here. Over on this side, you have your window release and your door release. And in the back, you just have a seat here. If we move to the back, nothing special. You got a stick and throttle, but it don't look like you get no mixture or even rudder pedals back here, so could be interesting here. Alright, we've got 93.5 miles to go, and it's going to be about an hour and 10 minutes, so I'll probably speed up the video at some point when I'm done jaw jacking here. We are level at 65. Getting ready to cross the little mountain range here. This is called Rattlesnake Mountain Ridge. It's not really a mountain, it's just a bunch of hills. But as we continue west, we may have to climb a little bit above 65. The chart recommends minimum safe altitude closer to our destination of actually 9,000, but we're gonna cut through some valleys here, and we should be able to get there without climbing too high. This thing will go to 9,000, but it takes a while to get there, and it's a little rough up there. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look outside here while we're in cruise. Let's set the autopilot here. Alright, so pretty good looking Cub. This livery is a Flying Cowboys livery. It comes with one other, like, yellow one too. I think it's like some Aero Club livery. Pretty nice. Very nicely modeled. I like the big fat tires. That's cool. Good lights, landing lights here. Turn that on. And the well-known Cub top window here. Very detailed on the tail wheel assembly and the rudder assembly here, as well as the shock assembly down here. Looks very nice. They did a very good job. 123.8, 23 Whiskey. Chinook approach, November 23 Whiskey, 6,500 VFR.
November 23 Whiskey, Chinook approach, yeah, call number to
3009er, thank you, 23 Whiskey. do have a yaw damper here. Let me turn that on and see if that helps a little bit here. Kind of swaying back and forth, but probably not, just due to the wind conditions. I have not tried this in VR. I think it'd be a pretty good plane to fly in VR. I'll have to try that out. I don't do a lot of VR videos. They're a little difficult to record, and the ones that I have done, they don't perform very well. But if you guys that are watching do want to see VR videos, just feel free to leave a comment below and I will definitely consider it. The channel's grown a little bit in the past couple of months. It seems that the Torque Sim SR22 videos that I've been putting out are rather popular. However, I've just decided over the last 2 videos to do something a little bit different, just so I don't feel like I'm flying the same thing and putting the same videos out. There will be more SR22 content, that is for sure. I'm just taking a little break and flying a couple of different things, and I've got lots of other video ideas in the works, so hopefully I can keep the variety up so we don't get stale and just doing the same old thing. Alright, a little bit more information about 23 Whiskey, or 27 Whiskey, which is the airport we're going to. It is Lake Wenatchee State Airport in the town of Leavenworth, Washington, which, by the way, is a very cool little German community. If you ever get the chance to go there, it is a pretty cool vacation spot. Elevation of 1,939 feet. Airport is open to the public, no control tower. It is a dirt strip, often used for firefighting. No services. They do have parking tie downs. Runway 0927 is 2,473 feet by 100 feet. And it is turf or dirt. And according to airnav.com, it receives about 50 operations per month, which, wow, that's quite a bit. Must be a lot of firefighting. The airport is closed from October 1st until usually the end of May, no later than June 1st. Beware of density, altitude, pedestrian vehicles, all that. We don't have to worry about pedestrian vehicles in the sim at this airport. Alternate airports if we can't get in. There's Pegbourne Municipal in Wenatchee, which is KEAT. It's about 33 miles to the southeast. And that one actually has some approaches, so if we can't get in there, that will be our alternate plan. But the weather looks pretty good according to Active Sky. We'll check it one more time here and see if anything's changed. Alright, 27 Whiskey, wind 288, knots, visibility 10 plus statute miles, clouds broken at 6,300 feet. So it should be pretty easy. 3012 on the altimeter. Alright, well, we've still got about 45 minutes in flight here. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the video, and we will pick it up as we get closer to our destination. Alright, so we've lost our radar services because we can't, well, we could, but it's kind of pointless to climb to 12,000. So we're on our own here, but we've got TCAS and good clear conditions. We should be able to manage. Take a quick look at the wind farms outside of Ellensburg here. All these windmills making electricity. let's do one more weather check with active sky here. Alright, 27W, wind 046 at 1 knot, visibility 10 plus statute miles, clouds broken at 6,300, temperature 11 Celsius, dew point 4.7, altimeter 3011. Alright, I can see the tip of the lake over there off to the left. I'm going to go ahead and kick off the autopilot here. We'll leave the yaw damper for now. And Lake Wenatchee is kind of a little bit of a dog lake, so what I'm going to do here is, you can see the water out in front of us. We're going to go there and we're just going to descend and follow the water to like an extended center line on the runway. Alright, and we're down safe and sound. That was an interesting landing. Not exactly on center line, but hey, it's backcountry. Lake Wenatchee traffic, Piper Cub clearing runway 9, Lake Wenatchee. There's not really a parking spot around here, so let's just taxi up and see what we can find. Alright, parking brake is set. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that backcountry trip. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I welcome all comments below. Until next time, see you later.